Please welcome your host to the microphone.
What's up, y'all? He's back again. Yo, Dilio. It's your boy, it's him, he is I, the future Raxy Math. I am your host with the most, your boy R Minor, and this is another episode of Major Moves in a Minor Way. Okay? Major moves, minor way. Alright? Alright. Look, y'all. Back with the glass cup again. It's clean. Got the crew in the building. And most importantly, y'all in the building. Folks. I just want to talk about it. The time is now. Yeah. Pack that shit up, y'all. It's time to pack it up. It's time for John Cena to take his hat, his t-shirt, his jorts, whatever them shoes are that he wearing now. It's time to pack them up, y'all. A lot of people don't want to see it coming, but it's coming and it's here. And many people may not feel the way that I feel about it, but I'm happy. I'm happy John Cena is out of here, y'all. I'm happy. This weekend, he got one last final match. The Ring General, Gunther. He will be ready to end the career of John Cena. Yes, it's going down Saturday night's main event this weekend. This card is actually looks pretty entertaining. The card here looks entertaining. I'm excited. Honestly, I'm not usually too excited for Saturday night main events, but this one here, more or less because of it's John Cena's last hoorah. But just because the card, because it is John Cena's final hoorah, it looks like they stepping it up, and they're giving us a good show. All right, y'all, let's read the card out for us here. We got, of course, like I said, the opening card should be, the opening fight on the card should be John Cena versus Gunther. That is the word around town. We opening the show with John Cena, which means a lot of things could happen. We got Obafemi, NXT World Champion. He'll be taking on Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Okay. And then we got AJ Styles, Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Okay, listen. That match finna be popping. It's gonna be popping. Javon finna get bouncy. Leon is spectacular. You know, he's just, man, he is the new evolution of the cruiserweight, light heavyweight, whatever. Those guys, the high flyer, Javon Evans and Leon Slater for sure are up next. Hopefully future champions down the line. I wouldn't be too upset about that. I would love to see, Javon with maybe Intercontinental title, U.S. champion or something like that. That match should be entertaining for sure. Dragon Lee, AJ Styles. And then we got Bayley taking on Sol Ruka. Hopefully, by the time we get to SmackDown later on, that we'll be getting another event or so added on board. I'm not too sure. But I'm hyped about it. I'm hyped. I want to see what they're going to put together in this here situation. Like I said, Jovan and Leon versus the tag champions, AJ Styles, Dragon Lee. That's the match I'm probably most excited to see. Definitely want to finish the story of John Cena. And so Ruka and Bayley should be an entertaining match. Not too excited about it, but we'll see what they can do. But I think Bayley still got it, and so Ruka's an up-and-comer, so she might end up getting a W or just come out putting on a solid performance. But let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the John Cena Farewell Tour. Let's talk about the Time Is Now tournament. Cena coming back and saying that he was going to retire. Solo had already retired John Cena, so we thought. You know what I'm saying? So we thought. So we thought. Cena making a return at WrestleMania early in the year was the real key thing, you know what I'm saying? Helping out Cody to defeat Roman. You know what I'm saying? Before this year's Mania, last year's WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? We forgot Cena was there. Cena came out, popped out, trying to get some retribution from Solo. Time Is Now tournament, spectacular. Well, not spectacular. I felt like we had a lot of faces that we knew. Jey Usos, the LA Knights, certain guys that we knew that John Cena's final match wouldn't put him over the top. A lot of people upset that Jovan Evans didn't win. And I don't think Jovan should have won. Jovan winning the tournament doesn't put a bigger spot. I mean, you know what? It might have put a bigger spotlight on him. But it's non-believable that he could come and beat John Cena. This still is the business. And in the wrestling business, when it's your time to go, when the time is up, you got to pass the torch. And Jovan is going to be around for a while as long as he continues to work, get better, protect himself with his style of wrestling. All of those things put together, I think, will make Jovan a whole lot better. So beating John Cena right now early in his career wouldn't help take him to the next level. He's already got superstar written all over him. A couple of more classics, cleaning it up a little bit more down there at NXT, it'll work. But just having him in a tournament alone, I felt like was great because you got him on Raw or SmackDown, wherever show that he competed on, it gave him an opportunity. Carmelo Hayes, he's in a weird position right now. Beating John Cena could turn him into with the guy who he's actually beefing with, The Miz. It could really put that smug on him and give him an opportunity. But Melo still is a mid-carder, and I don't think it's the WWE in particular holding Melo back. I don't think Melo's holding himself back. I don't think it's the time yet for Melo to face John Cena. And that's why you had him in the semis. Solo already defeated John Cena. You know what I'm saying? So let's give another guy a shot at opportunity. I think Gunther is the perfect guy. The ring general. He is about to be... He's going to be a gatekeeper in his career. Gunther has gatekeeper all over his career. And what's the best way to make him the gatekeeper now? Beating John Cena. Beating John Cena would make Gunther the perfect heel. Stomping on all the little kids. Hero. You know what I'm saying? Making them cry, making them choke out. Something out! Gunther gonna have him like Baby Boy. And Ving Rhames at him. He was like, "Little Jody." You gonna put John Cena ass out. So I respect it. We wanted to see Gunther versus Brock. We might get that down the line. But let's get John Cena up out of here. Let's get John Cena up out of here, y'all. I'm excited. Now, this seems like what John Cena wanted to do the whole time. Come out here, wave to the fans, smile, have these matches. You know, about a couple of weeks ago, he did that 6-man tag against the Judgment Day, teaming up with Sheamus and Rey Mysterio. And everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, this was such a great match. The match was mid. Call it for what it is. Most of John Cena matches are mid. And that right there reminded me of a house show. John been putting on a lot of house shows on live television. Let him do what he want to do, man. Let him do what he want to do, I guess. Because y'all dropped the ball with the storyline. Cena going heel, beating up Cody Rhodes. Everything was great. And y'all dropped the ball. Rock, whoever it was, y'all dropped the ball. And I was interested in this farewell tour. He was dropping fire promos. He was telling y'all suck. Y'all abused me. Y'all mistreated me. John Cena, you went and did all of that to come back and smile and wave to us. Cena is not my favorite wrestler, as y'all can imagine. Maybe the first one against The Rock, one of his good matches. I remember when he first won the U.S. title. And he beat, I think that was Big Show. WrestleMania 20. He was Thugonomics. I kind of like Thugonomics. Granted, he was a heel at the time, anti-heel. You know what I'm saying? He had some classics back then. The street parking lot brawl with Eddie Guerrero. That was a killer. Thugonomics was hard. Word life. This yeah, he was hard. I fucked with Thugonomics. He had the spinning belt for the U.S. title. Beat up on JBL and the team. Wrestling was good at the time, man. That was good years of wrestling, man. Good years of wrestling. The spinner belt. Not so much the U.S. title, but the World Heavyweight Championship. I liked it. It was dope. I still want me a spinner belt. I need to get me a spinner belt. Only want a couple of belts, and that's definitely one belt that I believe I need in a collection, a spinner belt. You get you a spinner belt, Smoking Skull, you kind of good right there. You don't even need none of them other belts. Real shit. $1 million belt. Y'all know that's my favorite. Y'all haven't seen that around before. Listen, man. John Cena, this farewell tour, there's been a lot of smoke and flames. The Dirty Dom match, good match. Wish we could have maybe had a little bit more of that situation there. But all in all, I have not been satisfied with this farewell tour. I haven't been. Maybe because I'm not a big enough Cena fan. Maybe because it wasn't a big enough heel to battle John Cena to have me intrigued and locked into it. When he went heel, I was happy. I went to hear the music. I like the title being backwards. With the Never Seen 17 shirt on, you can't even see his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was dope. It was dope, John. And then he went to come back to these suckers. These whiny brats. Fucking crybabies. Get out of here, John. But I'm going to tell y'all what I really think is about to happen. I don't think John Cena retires after this. I don't think Gunther is his final match. Nah. Dwayne got his pop up. He got to look at him like, boy, what's wrong with you? We got to have one more match. Now, will it be in 2016? I don't know. But what sounds interesting is 2027, Saudi Arabia, at WrestleMania. They already want all the legends to come back, do some stuff, have some matches, do some performances. Why not? Have The Rock and John Cena one last time. WrestleMania. Rock, you got a lot of unfinished business, my boy, out here that the streets need you to come take care of. The IWC want you to come handle this shit. We need to take care of this John Cena situation. Then you need to come take control over your family and the bloodline and reign as the real tribal chief of the family. What y'all think? Y'all think John Cena really gonna retire? Or he got one more in him after this? You gonna retire on the Saturday night main event? That don't sound right, y'all. That don't sound right to me. I think John Cena is fooling us. He got one more match and it's against The Rock. Maybe in 2026. Just get it out the way. But you got one more match. And I know you a man of your word and you said that you was going to be done this year. I ain't buying it, y'all. I ain't buying it. This whole farewell tour, he been selling t-shirts, same shirt, different color, different city name on it. Not, towels. Wrap it up, buddy. Stew. Yo, and I can't even forget about John Cena, okay? John Cena came out there skipping to the ring. Had Mini Stew with him. Couldn't even get in the ring. Dirty Dom kicked the shit out of him. Bah! Get your ass out of here. John Cena. I remember when John Cena first jumped on the scene, y'all. Like many of y'all have seen the clip. I remember watching the show live and Kurt Angle was, doing his open challenge. He said, anybody out there that got the guts, ruthless aggression. And John Cena came out there with that stupid ass outfit on, And I remember I had seen him in a match before, and it was like, who was this guy? He was unimpressive. He was unimpressive. His ring gear, unimpressive. The prototype back in OVW. Cut a hell of a promo, for sure. He was a promo guy, promo specialist. Kurt Angle wore his ass out, man. Putting your damn hands on me. Put the smoke on him. Okay? And I was like, that was actually a good match. John Cena, there goes another one of your good matches that I might rewatch. Not rewatching too many of your matches. You know what I'm saying? John Cena, you ruined a lot of people's career. I'm sorry. You are what they said you were. You were selfish. Oh, I took the Intercontinental title and I gave everybody opportunities. Cool, bro. That you did. U.S. title. That's what it was. The U.S. title. You had the U.S. Invitationals. Same shit Sammy doing. Everybody trying to be like you, but you got that from Kurt. And nobody want to admit it. But to my point, Nexus should have been way better. Wade Barrett should be the man. Wade Barrett shouldn't be on commentary right now. Granted, Wade has some issues, some injuries, I believe. But Wade Barrett should have beat you for the belt. Nexus was hard. What happened to Nexus, man? Why none of them guys really became the next guy, John? They was all working with you. The original NXT boys, you feel me? Bray Wyatt should have beat you. You took his WrestleMania moment from him. He should have beat you. Bray should have beat you at WrestleMania. You took his WrestleMania moment from him. You was never better than Randy. He was never better than Randy. He was never better than Randy Orton. Triple H, Shawn Michaels made you at WrestleMania 22, if I'm not mistaken, in that main event. Triple threat. John Cena's giving us a lot of great moments, though. Great moments. Thugonomics. Like I said, he's beefing with Eddie Guerrero. Fire freestyle. You got some fire freestyles. I will give John Cena that. John Cena has some fire freestyles. But I'm ready for John Cena to go. I'm ready to get back to our scheduled program. I'm ready for wrestling again. Everybody saluting them on different shows. Hey, quick question. Y'all remember a couple of months ago, Edge and Christian, they had a tag team match. They won it. Then they got beat up at the end or something like that. And then Edge was telling Christian, hey, man, I don't think I could do this anymore. And then he left. And then everybody was like, oh my God, Edge is going to be Cena's final opponent. And oh my gosh, Edge is coming back home. Time is up, pal. Gunther's that guy. See, all you smart-ass wrestling fans know Edge was going home. Go sit on his ass, collect his money from Tony Khan. Yeah. The best part of this farewell tour was when John Cena went heel. And when he became a lovable fan again, it was trash. Yeah, he's a Grand Slam champion now. Who cares? Pack that shit up, Cena. Let's see them 5 moves one more time. Let me see you run full sprint to the ring, because I love that. I ain't even going to hate. I love when John Cena come out and he drop the little towel and then he throw it in the crowd and then he take off running. I love that. I love that. If he didn't have that towel, I would do that entrance every time on WWE with my character. Just have him run out to the ring, get in there, do some flying funky. But time is up. Time is now. This Saturday night main event. Should be opening up with John Cena, probably closing with Cody Rhodes, Omofemi. Omofemi make that big jump like some of the NXT stars did on their first opportunity, first night on the main stage, on the big stage. They win the championship. Can he walk out of Saturday night main event as the NXT champion and the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion? I know it's not the World Heavyweight Champion, but y'all know what I'm saying. So Ruka. Can she hit the Ruka cutter on Bayley? Will Bayley crash out? Are they mistreating Bayley by making her even wrestle so Ruka? Jovan Evans and Leon Slater. Let me tell y'all something real quick. I'm going to tell y'all exactly why Jovan and Leon Slater are not going to be winning this match. TNA just got their AMC deal. They cutting ties with NXT. Couple of weeks by the end of this year. Now, who's to say they can win the titles and then lose them, you know? But I don't see that happening. I don't see Jovan and Leon Slater winning them titles just for that reason right there alone. The NXT, TNA, WWE merger is... You see, they snatching their belts back. Kalani, give me my belt back. Give us our shit back. Hold on, give us our shit back. You coming back? Give it back. So... But Saturday night main event should be a good night. Maybe we get some big surprises. I'm sure we'll get people giving John Cena his kudos. It'll be like, you know, one of them tribute shows in a way to John Cena. Lots of promos, saying nice things about John. People all over the world, celebrities, Hollywood, everybody will talk about how they did this. But he got that from Yayo. Give Yayo his props. Y'all call him the GOAT? Call him the Doctor of Thugonomics. I like Never Seen 17. John Cena, I seen that interview that you did with Pierce Morgan. I think that's his name. That's probably not his name, but you did an interview with some gentlemen. It was pretty dope. Spoke well spoken. All in all, John, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure of mine for the last 15, 18, 20 years you've been around. It's been a pleasure of mine to boo you. It has been a pleasure of mine to say Cena sucks when the rest of the crowd goes, let's go Cena. John Cena, it has been a pleasure of mine to shout, Cena can't wrestle, when you are out there in the ring. John Cena, thank you for allowing me to be the true heel in the sport of professional wrestling. When it comes to you, John Cena, I cannot stand you in the ring. But John Cena, thank you for providing us with so many great memories in our childhoods, in our adolescent years, and our adult lives. John Cena, thank you for, oh my goodness. Y'all remember that year John Cena couldn't get a match at WrestleMania? And Brock had just beat Undertaker, I think, the year before. And you was like, I want to wrestle the Undertaker. John Cena challenged the Undertaker to WrestleMania, and we hadn't seen Undertaker nowhere, nothing. And we seen a strike of lightning at one point in time, but then John Cena was like, I'm just going to buy a ticket. I'm going to be a fan. I ain't got a ticket. And then he was out there talking to one of the referees, and they told him, Undertaker's here. And he got up, and he ran back to the backstage, and he put his gear on. Then he came out down to the ring. Music hit. He was hyped. He was excited. And he's sitting there, and he waiting. And it was like, nah, it ain't gonna happen, Jack. Then he started walking away up the ramp. Then the lights went out. It got spooky. And then the gloves and the jacket and the hat appeared in the ring. And he was like, oh shit. And then the music hit and my nigga Taker came down. And then he beat John Cena up at the ring. Took him in there. Mopped him up real quick. 1, 2, 3. What they call that, man? What they call that match? Can't think of the match that they call that, man. Smashed him. Crashed him Goldberg style. Popped up, I'm here. Walked down to the ring. Like a gangster, took his time. Took his hat off on you. And murked you. Squash match. Y'all remember that squash match, man? Undertaker and John Cena. That was crazy. John Cena, thank you for allowing Undertaker to squash you at WrestleMania and get your match against the Undertaker that you wanted so bad. I remember when Thugonomics got beat up by the Undertaker. But in all sincerity, John Cena, thank you for all the memories. Thank you for the good times, the bad times. Thank you for carrying this company when we needed you to carry the company. Although we hated you, we booed you, we cheered you, you carried the company at a time and an era where it wasn't looking too good, where it wasn't too many competitions out there, too many other competitive companies out there. John Cena, you held on to the torch. You made it fun for us. Without you, we don't get a CM Punk pipe bomb. We don't get Vince McMahon walking up to you and saying, "Keep it up, my nigga." we don't get that moment. Lots of just moments with John Cena. So we just want to salute to you, John Cena, Dr. Thugonomics, Never Seen 17. And to some of y'all, the GOAT. Ron Killings, R-Truth's favorite wrestler, John Cena. So I be locked in. Think we should go. We gonna do a couple of things. Y'all tune in with us, man. It's been a great day. Great time in professional wrestling. Want to dedicate this episode to the John Cena Farewell Tour. Lock in with us this weekend. That's all I got. That's all I got for y'all, Jack. That's all I got. Until another time, y'all stay sucker free out there. Remember, keys open up doors. And be not act. And everybody enjoy y'all day. It's Major Moves in a Minor Way on the Future Rack C Math. Your boy, R Minor. I holla. Easer.